Hello and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to look at how we can create this simple lower third. In our previous example we look at how to create something similar to this, but our little line here flies in and flies back. But in this example the lines scale in and scale out. So let's begin by creating a sequence. In the project window, new and sequence, click OK. Let's add a title clip. Go to the add tool, title, and drag it on the timeline. Select the title and change the text. Select the text, change to 60, change the thickness to extra bold, color to another color if you wish to, and click OK and OK. Let's add another text again by coming here, title, drag it on the timeline, select it, go to the properties of the text and change the text. Select the text, change the font size to 50 and click OK. In the position Y value, drag it down below the first text and drag it out somewhere here. Select the first text and drag it so that both of them are in line. Let's move it right to the middle here and select the other text. Move it right to the center here. Drag the first text a little bit up and the second text a little bit closer there, somewhere here. Okay. And now let's add a solid clip by coming to add tool and solid and drag it on a timeline. Select the solid clip, go to the uniform scale under transform, uncheck the checker. In the scale X value, change to 1 and change the Y value in the scale to 20. And in the X position, drag and move it somewhere here. So we want this little solid clip here, the red line here, to scale in and scale out, and we want the text to go behind this little line here. So now it's time for the animation. So let's start with this little solid line here. So select that solid clip. In the scale, keyframe it and change both value to 0. Move the marker somewhere here and change the value of X to 1 and value of Y to 20. And make sure to select the last keyframe, right click and Bezier. So when our little line is resting, we want our text to fly out. So selecting the first text, which is this orange text, in the X position, drag it all the way somewhere here, keyframe it, move the marker somewhere here and drag it out in front of the little line. Make sure to right click and Bezier. Now we want the second text to come out when the first is resting, so let's move the marker somewhere here, select the second text, drag it all the way behind the little line, keyframe it, move the marker somewhere here and drag it back out again. And make sure to change this to Bezier. Now let's get the text back into hiding, so come somewhere here, select the first text, keyframe it, move the marker somewhere here and drag it back into hiding behind the red line. Make sure to change this back to linear and let's move up somewhere here and do the same for the second text. Keyframe it, move the marker somewhere here and drag it into hiding position. Change this back into linear. And now for the solid line. So let's select our solid line, this little red line here, keyframe it, move the marker somewhere here and change the value to 0 for both X and Y. Make sure to change this back into linear. So we want to hide these two clips here, so let's add our final solid clip. So come to add solid and drag it on the timeline. Make sure hold on Ctrl and minus to decrease the height of the track and drag the solid clip on top the other clips. Let's drag from the X value, drag it all the way. Make sure to touch this little line here and change the color to black. Now again, as usual, we need to nest all these clips together, so hold Ctrl A to select them, right click and nest it. We don't have an audio clip, so let's select this, Ctrl L to unlink it and select the audio clip and delete it. Now we need to import a video clip onto our project. The link for this video clip or all the video clips that I have been using will be in the description below if you want to use them. So when we add our video clip, we have this solid background. As usual, we select the nested sequence, go to the add effect, king and Luma Key. Make sure in the upper limit change to 0. That's all for this video, and thank you for watching.